Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we did Chezid last time. So now we're going on to the next fight, which is going to be I think it was shit, what was the name? We got Hod's next. So we're gonna bang out Hod. I'm gonna mention this right now. This is aside from Banal, this is the third fight we've done in these little short videos. Right now, it is currently May 30th. If by the time, aside from Banal's video, which is about like 49 minutes, about 49 minutes long, that's coming out on June 3rd. So, if by the time June 3rd rolls around, and I have not, or excuse me, let me finish that again. By the time June 3rd rolls around, and if I've already gotten all these fights, since each section is about roughly 10 to 12 minutes long, I might just consolidate them all into one video rather than just like five or six smaller videos. So we'll see what happens on June 3rd. So this may be a continuation. This may be a new video. But the way it's going right now, I have a feeling that we're gonna be done with all these fights by June 3rd. So I will most likely be consolidating all these videos into one. So yeah, we got Pod to do. So let's do it. Pod, glory through splendor. While Banal was the first prophet, the super phenomenon task force phase, I believe Ha was the first true start of all this. Huh, that's so. That's what I'm told. Remember, the very first super phenomenon was Millennium's built-in network AI hub, who was hacked by, or rather inspired by Techromaton, and then it left a cryptic message and disappeared. Come to think of it, it seems that far too many Techromaton prophets are linked to Millennium. Chezid was a munitions factory in the Millennium ruins. Gabrua's original form, the unmanned polar exploration probe, was loosely associated with Millennium. And our current problem, Hod, is without a doubt linked. On top of that, since Hub was taken over by the Techromaton, Millennium's average infrastructure installation time was slowed by 68%. Sounds like a real pain. Oh. Right? Also, it can become the gods. Devices are. Oh gosh, it's flipping out. Transmission loss. No, interruption. I was wondering who that was. It's that clunky keychain. And Sensei, too. Well, whatever, works for me. Stop calling me Key. My name is Key. K? Okay, fine. I can hear the nuance. Key. K. How do they say it? Whatever. By the way, aren't you supposed to be some smart ancient being? What are you doing out here all with your little research excursion? You're mistaken. There's still a lot I need to learn about the world. Sure, but you know more than Sensei, don't you? Like, for example, you know about a certain vanished god. The Nameless Gods, Key, and the priests of the Nameless Gods. You know all about that, don't you? You're easy to read, so expressive, and if I were to continue revealing more of this forbidden knowledge, could what you and your princess, your Aris, have done ever be forgiven? What value does a tool hold if it stops fulfilling its purpose? If it acts out? So what? You think I should just do what a bunch of idiots told me to do? Idiots? Scandalous! Are you even allowed to say such a thing? What's stopping me? I know what you're implying. I know your truth. Abolish the current texture of reality. Use Aris as a keystone. Dismantle the fractured divinities and reset the world to be the beginning. Your purpose is what you are. Isn't this why the Nameless God has left power behind? Funny to hear that from you. You and your sisters have been shamelessly scavenging that power for yourselves. We're simply using our resources. Right. Since you're so clearly I want a statement, I'll give you one. I too am using my resources. These damn memories, or a damn province, these completely useless obsessions and duties that never end. I would love to pour it in a furnace, melt it and crush it into a cube, and throw it in the middle of the ocean. Everyone except Aris is my enemy. You got that? Me too. I'll make an exception. You are fine. Get the smug grin off your face! Idiots clinging to the past should learn to let go. They should get swept away by the tides and be forgotten. As for you three, who cut in the middle of this to take whatever you please, I have so many things I'd love to say to you. But I'll withhold. You're just kids, ignorant idiots who can learn to be better. So, why don't you just surrender before I make things worse for you? You're really running your mouth. That's my line. Even your beloved sensei uses the Shidam chest, right? Is that not also a remnant of our bygone era? This is sensei! You're saying? Take it back! I'll sue you for spreading false information. No. Blackmail. Libel? Oh, right. For a character assassination. Defamation! How cute. So that's what you get you worked up. You're so expressive, truly. Shut up! So what? It's not like Sensei's trying to retouch the rule with the Shidam chest. And if they did, I'd stop them. Not like that would ever happen anyway. So, you think the world's fine the way it is? Do you think it's livable even if it's not perfect? But that there's no fundamental problem with it? That every grievance is temporary and life will simply go on? That's not what I believe. Of course, that was my point. That's why I'm marking you a hand. Let's cooperate. Wouldn't that be able to be much nicer than watch this terrible world sputter along endlessly? As you said, we're wasting resources in this fight. You proposed a halfway decent idea. Huh. Look at you, I knew we could get along. However, I refuse. What? Why? It would make Aura sad. And this whole thing sounds like a hassle. What? That's so trivial. Trivial? Please, it's the most important point. Oh boy. Hassles are what drive progress. The greatest inventions have come from being annoyed people thinking, how could I get this to be less of a hassle? And look at how far we've come. Imagine how much more we can make. You are just like a human. Shut up. Listen, you don't realize your value. Both you and your dear Aris could ascend and become even greater beings if only you tried. I really don't understand you. Why can't you see your own worth? Don't worry about it. It's my choice. Those who can call themselves great, those who say they always want to be more, they're the ones who are dangerous. And moreover, you should know that it's a bad habit to meddle in other people's lives. It's the mark of being a boring personality and too much free time. So, congratulations. I think you fulfill both requirements. My personality aside, excuse me? Do I look like I'm drowning in free time? We're just as busy as you are. You surely don't get it. Listen. People with too much free time are the busiest in the world. Excuse me? Don't be mistaken. God did not create humans. Humans created God by defining it. You want us to search for and resurrect an absolute being? I'm not interested. Not necessarily. We can replace the absolute being. We can be in charge. And compared to the absolute being you mentioned, our replacement would be far more rational, fair, and likely to create a better world. I already refused. If this world cannot continue without an absolute being, then let it perish. You sound just like your dear sensei! I suppose I do. But they had a point, didn't they? I'll just watch this world. With Aris. Well, and with Sensei too. You made some valid points. Life is definitely foolish. Many humans are as well. But they're also smart enough to keep themselves alive. Even if they're not smart to create a paradise. And somewhere between those two extremes, they'll stumble and pick themselves up again and again. They, and we, will find a way. This is what we call baseless confidence. I'm just quoting Sensei. I'm still working on understanding what they meant, to be frank. Oh please, you're just dodging your responsibility! Right, I'm here to be responsible. Children can make mistakes, and adults should bear the burden. If Soph were here, You say you're a chump. You're spoiling your students. My point was clear. I advise you to stop trying to dole out unsolicited advice. Like how you shouldn't pull on a seedling just because it's growing slowly. After all, leggy plants will wither from the roots. I don't understand. Then try studying. Open a book once in a while. Leave me alone. I'm not a student. Sensei, can't you get these girls enrolled somewhere? I have picture papers if you want them. No, I refuse. Shoot, get out of here. Very well. Hide. They're ready to see you now. Oh boy. You'll regret declining my offer. Oh boy. Can you imagine these girls in a fucking school? The chaos that they would create? I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine! And he's gone. Goodbye. Fuck you, Hod.
任務を遂行したまでです。V。
We did it somehow. It's really bothering you. I wouldn't say bothered. Right now, I don't have room to be bothered by anything other than our own safety. Still, you know, Sensei. Why are we all so eager to fight each other? Conflicts arise when compromise fails. Everyone has principles they can't compromise. I know that. But I feel like this is a case where neither side truly knows what their principles even are. I wonder if people will ever be able to compromise. Could they ever reconcile? I'd like to believe so. Like to. So even you aren't sure. You can say that, but even so. Even so what? Don't leave me hanging. Oh. Huh? What? This can't be. Really? How's the elder sister doing, Ein? Elder sister. So, if we're talking about her physical condition, she should be able to move right away. Hour, stop scaring her. All we've done is breach our first line of defense. I know, Soph, but we must prepare for any scenario. Reality is nothing like a program, I'll have you know. What should we do? For starters, we should focus on reinforcing our second line of defense, and then... Okay, it's worth a try. We have successfully breached the first line of defense. Peace, peace. Did you see that, Sensei? Distribute encouraging praise. Good work, everyone. I'd like to say we should press forward and hit the second defensive line, but I believe we should prepare and regroup. Why? I still have plenty of energy. Mario's point. While the situation is dire, we must be cautious. Wait, I'm getting a call. Oh. For starters, congratulations. You got us. You're so impressive. You caused nothing but trouble. All our poor prophets. This is our final warning. Turn back now. We're not responsible for what waits ahead. She's right. Please go home. We don't want to hurt anyone. We don't want to see you get hurt either. Oh, this is rich. Do you three lack a basic understanding of the situation? Do you think... who do you think has the upper hand here? Not you. I seem to remember you losing to our dear sister. She wasn't even at full power. Make no mistake, you are no threat. Huh? Now I see it, her body. What about it? I borrowed it. You got a problem? No, we don't have a problem. Oh man, I'm surprised that you got movies for so long. We know a little about that body. We're still receiving some of its data. In human terms, it's like you sewed limbs together and started puppeteering in them before you even checked to see if the nerves were connected. It's working fine now. Mind your own business. You remind me of a Teperith. Just why are you all so desperate to stay alive? It would be so much easier if you all just accepted the end. Red Winter. Living in and of itself is a curse, right? Life is unpleasant, tiresome, ugly, and full of suffering. Freedom is oppressing you. Life itself is unqualified. Ah, shit. You still believe that living is merely a continuation of suffering? Isn't that obvious? We still believe you're deluding yourselves. No one chooses to be born. Every one of you was thrown into the world knowing nothing. You didn't even choose your own names. And yet you act as if there is some greater meaning to your lives. You're here by chance. My existence was forced upon you. Ah. Have you seriously ever thought about tomorrow? Probably not, because it will drive you insane. Because tomorrow always means less. It means something will be taken away. Let's think about the probabilities. You must see the pattern now. You have far more bad tomorrows ahead of you than good ones. Your only guarantee is that each tomorrow will step you closer to death. You? What? Were you surprised that we wouldn't directly invoke the word death? We were not granted mystics. I'm sure that Sensei understands what we're talking about. You believe in a vague hope. Instead of the inevitable tomorrow always approaching us, silently. Is empathy the bandage you apply to your existential wounds? How delightfully arrogant to think that you sharing pain makes it disappear. That's unbelievably arrogant. Life, relationships, societies, yeah, they're all flimsy constructs built on power and misunderstandings. And so damn it. Just remember, we already told you, but we can destroy you on a whim. You can stop now, or you can surrender your final day. Our eldest sister is here. We came all this way. We had to do all we can so we can live without regrets. I'm baffled. You really are a hopeless idiot, Ghost Sensei. We warned you. I'd await your final hours if you must. Seriously, they rang us, ranted, and hung up. They're the ones who called me. I barely followed or cared about their message. What are our next steps? Ah, yes, right. Toki, thank you for keeping us on track. Here's our current status. The Steel Continent's expansion rate has dramatically reduced. This is good news. Yeah, I believe this supports the theory that all the provinces are linked to each other. In addition, we should be able to expand our actionable range further inland. We'll capture enemy territory while expanding our own. I like it. For everyone in the field, please continue your exploration. Just be sure to be back on the base before sunset. Sensei, is there any way we can help? Protect the ship? Got it. Leave it to us. I'll do my best. Aris? Sensei? What's wrong, Aris? So, the thing is... What's up, girl? It's okay, Aris. How do you... You do not wish for me to force an answer? You want me to wait until I am ready to talk? Understood. Then, I will do that. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you for taking care of me. Everyone, maybe you should work on returning to the ship. You're pretty far out, remember? Got it. Got it, Himari. We're leaving right now. Let's hurry. We're only taking 3 areas so far. Got it. Toki, Sensei, let's go. Yes, I have maintenance duties. I must head back first and prepare. In that case, we should also... Oh. If you were shown the path to stop the conflict, would you take it? Who's this? Sensei? Did you Speak to me. Huh? I didn't say anything. Yes, I was mistaken. That sounded nothing like you. But it sounded quite familiar. The fuck was that? It is important to find oneself. That also applies to you. Key? Did you also not hear anything? I think no. I didn't hear anything, Aris. Well, not yet. Not yet? No. But still, for some reason I could tell that you heard something, Aris. You felt something, Key? But before I elaborate, do you remember what this voice told you? Well, I was so stunned and surprised I didn't recall much. I think I heard something about how finding oneself was important. I see. In that case, I don't think I have any more information to share. But if you hear anything else, please try to remember. No matter what happens, never forget this. I'm here to support you. Sensei is as well. All of us are. We'll also always be standing by your side, Aris. Oh. Yes. I understand. Thank you, Key. Oh boy. What the fuck was that? I got a USB! I got a fucking USB! What do we got? I got this too. Cast minimal barrier for all allies in a circular area. Increases recovery out. I don't. Okay. Oh, is that how you? That's how you raise your levels. Oh, I get it. Interesting. So the USBs increases the level. Got it. See, now it's minorly increases. Okay. Moderately increases. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So I wonder. I'm kind of curious. Let me go into Paris. The Paris deal. Okay, interesting. So before, when I came into here during the day, the Paris EX scale was like all in red, meaning it was too dangerous for me to do it, mainly because I didn't get that upgrade. So that was interesting. But yeah, Paris is next. We're gonna take him out, and then looks like Gabrua is next on the chopping block. Then we have Chokma next after that. So we're at it's currently at 23%. So maybe they will be able to bang this out tonight, sometime tonight, maybe, so I can get that going, and then we can move on to Gabrua next. So hopefully I can start the next recording there tonight when they bang out to Paris. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't know if I'm going to exclude it or make this its own video, or combine it all into one. But if this is still gonna stay its own video, then I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. And if not, I will be back to the next video or the next segment. Either way, I will see you all in a little bit.